Today we are going to learn about natural resources. The objectives of this lesson are that the student will be able to explain what a natural resource is, compare and contrast natural resources and non-renewable resources, describe the importance of natural resources, and identify some of the threats to natural resources. So what are natural resources? Natural resources are things that are found in nature and occurred on their own. This means that they are not things that can be created by people. Some natural resources are necessary to stay alive, while others are used mainly to improve aspects of our lives. Some examples of natural resources are vegetation, animals, soil, minerals, and water. So where are natural resources found? All places on Earth have a variety of natural resources found there. Some places have natural resources that are unique to only that place, while others can be found all over the world. So this map here shows some of the popular resources in different states in the United States. For example, Texas has a lot of oil. California has a variety of resources such as fish, gold, oil, and forest. So there are two types of natural resources, and those are separated into renewable resources and non-renewable resources. A renewable resource is a resource that can be easily replaced or reproduced. This means that essentially we cannot run out of renewable resource. So here's an example of water as a renewable resource because the rain is constantly replacing it. Some examples of renewable natural resources are water, trees, animals, fruits, and vegetables. Non-renewable resources are resources that cannot be easily replaced or reproduced. This means that once they run out, it may take thousands of years to reproduce it, or it may never be reproduced. So here's an example of an oil rig, since oil is something that cannot be replaced once it's all used up. Some examples of non-renewable resources are oil, coal, natural gas, and propane. So why are natural resources important? Each natural resource has unique qualities that make them important to us. Without certain resources, we would not survive. So for example, water is something we couldn't live without, but that is something that can be used in a variety of ways to grow our plants, for showering, the sea life, and for drinking. Of course, we would not be able to live without that. So some threats to natural resources. One is overpopulation. So with more people on Earth, the demand for natural resources increases, making it more likely for some of these resources to run out. Climate change. Some resources need specific climate conditions, and if these conditions are not met, the resources may suffer. And pollution. This affects the chemical makeup of some resources, which can be harmful to them. So here's a picture of some pollution, which can affect the water. And then here's some sources.